Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video has been long overdue, but today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the shadow monster, aka the Flayer from Stranger Things. I cannot wait, to be honest. As you can see here, I've built this one above Starcourt Mall, but you guys don't have to do that, of course. I have built a second one that I'm going to be teaching you guys today over there in stone. It's not going to be, of course, stone, but that is going to be how I'm going to teach you. I'll get onto that a little bit later. But it is massive. This is of course my one above Starcourt, and as you can see I've extended the legs down to make it look like it is looming over the building as it did in Stranger Things Season 3. Spoiler alert, I'm so sorry if you haven't seen Stranger Things Season 3. Please stop watching the video now before I give too much away of anything else. But yeah, this thing is so cool. I am so happy to be finally teaching you guys this. Don't get me wrong, it is going to be a hard tutorial, so if you do feel free to if you do need to pause the video at any point, please feel free to do so. It's no problem at all. And like I said before, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments down below. I am going to be using a new technique to teach you. That is why that one's stone over there, because I have tried to do this multiple times already today, and I've just messed it up a couple times with most of the legs and stuff like that, because it is mostly the same material. This sort of what is this? Black stone. I knew that. Black stone and nether quartz ore in here for its mouth. I was getting really confused with how to sort of make this look a bit 3D and stuff like that when I was trying to teach this exact version over on my Starcourt over there. So I am going to be teaching you the floor version today, and then if you want to transfer it onto the roof, I'll let you know how to do that as well in a simple method for Bedrock Edition. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Hope you can stay tuned until the end, and let's go materials we need and get building. Let's do it. So then, to teach you guys how to build the Mind Flayer, I have of course built this one on the ground. If you do want to extend it onto Starcourt's roof, I will show you how to do that a much easier method than having to build this again, on the roof. I'll show you how to transfer your build across and then just extend the legs down to make it look like it should. So this thing does have 5 legs in total, but you can of course add some more different morphing elements to this structure if you want to, because the Mind Flayer, as you guys know, can basically transfer its body mass into different structures and shapes and sizes and stuff like that to fit through vents and all other crazy things and bits and bobs to get the kids basically in Stranger Things. It likes to hunt them down, and to do that, they are quite hard to catch, so he needs to be able to change up into different shapes and sizes to try and catch its prey, I guess. We are going to need some blackstone, some blackstone slab, some blackstone stairs, and some nether quartz ore. As you can see, the whole structure here is stone apart from the mouth. Well, like I said, I am using a new build technique today I've just made up for this tutorial, because like I said, with it all being the same material apart from the mouth, I really struggled to teach it kind of on its own, where I'd normally build another one just besides it. I really struggled to take pictures of certain elements to do it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to build this. I'm basically going to change all of these stone blocks into how they're supposed to be with blackstone, but I'll do it in a way that's obviously helpful to you guys. Well, I hope it will be, and hopefully we can get it all done. Alright, let's get started on the left side. So you want a big space for this thing, because like I said, you can make it any which way you want to. You can make it much bigger than this one, you can make it much smaller than this one, you can do whatever design you want basically. So taking our blackstone, that is going to be for the whole body by the way, come down to a left side, you're going to call it your left side, and we want to just stick a slab down straight away on the floor. Go directly behind the slab and place a blackstone block. To the right of that blackstone block, you want to place a stair just like so, and a stair above the blackstone block. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a block to my right from the stair, and I'm going to go ahead and put a blackstone block just there with a slab besides it like so. And now we are going to go to besides our slab and leave a gap of about 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 just here. Now on 14 you want to place a blackstone block, then leave a block to its right and place a slab a block away from that, like so. Besides the slab, you place a blackstone block with a blackstone block coming out the front of that blackstone block in the middle, and then one coming out the back as well, like so. Going around to the other side, we basically make a plus sign from above, so a slab, a row of 3 blackstone in a sort of line like this, and then the other side of the 3 in the middle, you go ahead and put 1 slab like so. Brilliant, that is kind of the first 2 rows done. Going back to our left side, we're going to come down to this structure we made a minute ago. So with our two stairs, one kind of higher than the other, and the slab in front of that. We're going to go behind this and take our blackstone. Start from the bottom, so where your blackstone block is. At the back this is. Place 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stick a blackstone stair on top of that. Like so. So a big old pillar. Exactly to the left of that one, you want to come down to the bottom, place a blackstone block to its left, and then a stair on top of that. Now behind this mini structure, you can go ahead and place one slab in line with that little structure, just like so. Wonderful. Like I said, if you are getting lost or you do need to pause the video for any reason, please feel free to do so, guys. I'd much rather you didn't get lost than, just give up halfway or something. And like I said, any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments down below. Okay, now we're going to leave that structure for a second. We're going to go to the right. So behind your big long row of 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks and then a stair on top of that for the blackstone, we leave 2 blocks away and we go to our mini structure again on the left side, this one closest to the right, and we place a slab behind that blackstone block. Then a block besides that to the right is also behind this slab just here. Then we place a blackstone slab to its right as well, so the one in line like that. Brilliant. Now on the blackstone block in the middle of those 2 slabs, we place a stair just like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to my other side where I made these mini structures earlier for my right side foot. First of all, this one blackstone block on its own, we're going to come behind it and place 1, 2 blocks of blackstone going up with a stair on top. Now going to the right again, so we're on the last sort of foot area where we made this sort of plus sign on the floor. In the middle of the plus, you place a blackstone block and then a stair on top of that like so. We can also now put a blackstone block behind our stair. We're going to remove this in a second, but this temporary block, we go to the left and place basically 2 blocks even of blackstone like that. So one is in line with the stair, diagonally back like that. Then just remove your temp block behind that stair. Wonderful. The reason we make this such a weird shape is because the Mind Flayer, like I said, needs to hold itself up with like different morphing situations, I guess. So each of the feet have a load of like blocks around them and different things coming off of them, almost like tentacles, because it is such a huge structure. So sorry that these are not stone. I will change that up in a second. Alright, so going back to our left foot over here, where we built this big old pillar with our stair on top, we're going to go down to just below the stair, so this blackstone block, and place 1 block behind that of blackstone and then 1 to the right of that one, just like so. The one to the right, we're going to go ahead and place a blackstone slab on top of that, and the one to the left, so the one that's down from the stair, we're going to go ahead and put a block behind the stair, so there's now 2 blocks back there, and then a slab on top of that one, just like so. Going over to our mini structure, again on the left side, but this is more to the right. Go behind this sort of block and stair shape, and place 1, 2, 3 blocks of blackstone just like so, with a slab on top like that. Now down from the slab to the right, we go ahead and place a stair, and then 2 blackstone blocks underneath that like so. Now then, just a slab width down from our block underneath our stair, go ahead and place a slab, and then a blackstone block underneath the slab like that, and you should be at ground level. Behind that slab block shape, we go ahead and just stick a slab on the floor, and then a block kind of behind that slab like that, of blackstone of course. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead to the right side for this big old section over here. So, directly behind this strange looking L shape, if you're looking at it from this side, with the stair on top, go ahead and add 3 lots of 3 in a row. So 1, 2, 3 are going to go behind that, with 1 block connecting to the middle. 1, 2, 3 for our second row 3. And then third row 3 is going to be up to the stair height, with only the middle block touching, remember. The other 2 are kind of stationary on either side of that pillar, like so. Now we're going to go up above the stair and place a block, and then to the right we're going to place a block again. Now above the stair block again, we're going to go ahead and make that worth 2, like so. Now you can go back to the block above the stair, just here. So you've got these 2 blackstone blocks behind. And we want to go ahead and make this kind of row 3 thing again, but this time we're going to use a stair over on this left side. Now up on the top right, we're going to go ahead and place a stair like so, so we now have like 2 blocks technically worth of materials up here. So one actual block that's in line with the stair, so that's 2 above the stair, and then the one that's at the highest point, there's a stair to the right, like so. Wonderful. Alright, I'm going to go to my left side again. I'm going to alternate this so we can do like a row at a time basically, because I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Actually, before we carry on, what we want to do is we want to drop down to our floor again, where you've got these kind of 4 structures really. We're going to go ahead and go to this left side foot, the closest one to the right, this one just here. Go onto the floor and start counting from this block slab kind of thing. Go 1, 2, 3, and on 4, just place a stair like so. It's going to be a temporary stair, or even just a block. Anything that's in your inventory, place it on the floor just so you know where it's going to be. Then count after that, and hopefully you have the same as me, which is going to be about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're at your structure on 7. If you don't, you can always go back and just check that, or even just quickly make that worth 6. It doesn't really matter, like I said, if you don't get this spot on, because, like I said, the Mind Flayer can morph into any shape, and if you make a mistake, it's not a mistake. This thing is very, very, easy to sort of manipulate into whichever shape you want it to be, so go ahead and make whatever you want. Right, perfect. Now we have this block on the 4th block away from our left side, closest one to the right, if that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and use this as our marker. So block above ground, that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, like so. This is temporary. Now on the 6th one, we want to go ahead and make this a permanent blackstone block. Knock out the 5 underneath that 6, like so. Now you have this one block. You can go ahead and place a block there, because you'll need to get blocks off of it. Place a block here, and place a block the other side, so you kind of have a T like that. Almost like a Mind Flayer goatee. Then you go ahead and knock out that block in the middle, because that was only temporary, like so. Now you will need to add blocks on the tops of these ones, because you'll have to place these 2 on the side. So let's do that now. And then go ahead and remove the temp blocks in the middle, like so. Should have this shape about here. Then we're going to go ahead and place a block here, temporary, on both, like so. And then place a block above them on either side, like that. Then go ahead and remove your temp blocks, like so. Now these 2 up here, we need to add a block in the middle, so we can go ahead and place a block on top. But then we can remove that middle one, just like that as well. Now we have the Mind Flayer's face shape coming into play, which is amazing. We can also use that shape to go back into his head a little later on. Wonderful. Go back to your left side, and in between these 2 sort of tentacles for this left foot, we're going to go ahead and go behind where your block is and your slab, and go 1, 2, and then on 3, we're going to go ahead and place a blackstone block just there. This is going to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks high, like so. Now on 5, you're going to go ahead and drop to the left and place a block of blackstone just like so. You're also going to place another block just like that as well. Now underneath both of these, you can go ahead and put slabs. I'm pretty sure I didn't remove that one from before, so that's my bad. Slabs of blackstone as well. Brilliant. You should be in line with the end sort of pillar just here on the left side tentacle foot thing. Next to your row of 6, let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. On the top one, you place a slab to the left just like so. Brilliant. Then we'll go to the 5th block down. 5th block up even, so just to here, and to the right of that, so you're going to be diagonally sort of in line with this. You're going to go ahead and place a stair just there, a block underneath that, and then a slab underneath that, like so. That is looking brilliant, by the way, guys. You're doing an amazing job. I'm so sorry this is a little bit confusing. This is, of course, not how I do every tutorial, but I thought this was probably the best way to teach you guys how to do it, and the best way for myself to follow it, having it already built a stencil, basically. So, I hope it's going along okay, and hope it's working out okay. Go to your right side now, and we're going to go ahead and build this big shape back here. So, where we've built these 3, going up basically for 3 rows of 3, like this, and then you build the sort of stair weird thing up here. Going to go back diagonally to the left, so you're in kind of towards the face of our Mind Flayer from this 3. Place a block of blackstone just there, going up for 2 high, just like, oh, sorry, I'm using slabs. There we go, like so. Then come out from that to the left and place a slab, Then go behind that 2-block pillar and place a slab as well. Above the 2-block pillar, place a blackstone stair like so. And now behind your 2 blocks, so you're actually in line with your first sort of row of 3 with the stair on top, go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of blackstone. 5 lots of blackstone, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Going up to a high pillar like so. We're going to do that again for 3 rows of 3. No. 3 rows of 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the middle one, what you want to do is go ahead and place your 5. But then you want to go ahead and top it with a blackstone slab like so. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Very weird looking shape, I know. It's because we're starting to tear it up now, so it goes into the sort of shoulder blades of our Mind Flayer, with of course bits of bone sort of sticking out at the top, which will look much better when it's not stone. Kind of looks like Medusa stared him in the eyes at the moment, which is not good. Alright, so we haven't quite finished on that 3 rows of 5 just yet. We want to come down to the right side, and directly in line with that 3 rows of 5, I want to drop down to the floor and place 1, 2, 3 blocks of blackstone with a blackstone stair on top, facing inside the structure. Now then, going up to the Mind Flayer's face, we're going to go ahead and bring this back another row of blocks. So, behind this sort of thing we have here, you want to go ahead and double back this, so make the exact same shape 1 block behind it as well. Once you've done that, you should be able to go ahead and just place blocks here. That's a stair, I mean a block just there, a block just there, a stair just here, then you'll already have those 2 blocks in there. Stair on the opposite side as well, and those 2 blocks should already be in there for when you guys double back that. A block here, overhanging it, a stair here, overhanging it, and a block down here with an upside down stair on it, like so. Now around the side, of course, do the same as your other side, so a stair goes here, upside down, and then a block overhanging that structure, just like so. So now it does really look like the Mind Flayer does have a goatee. That's brilliant though. Okay, so now above your double stacked area, you can go ahead and place a block just up here, like so. Then place 1, 2, 3 rows of blackstone. 1, 2, 3, like so. Then on the top of that one, place an upside down stair going behind, and then a blackstone block above that upside down stair as well, like so. That is kind of for the Mind Flayer's mohawk. Got some style, this that Mind Flayer does. That sounded like Yoda. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and double stack mine from behind, which obviously you guys would have already done this, so you don't need to copy me here. Like that. Then, because we have it double stacked in the floor just like so, we can go ahead and place a blackstone stair, second one in, like this. This for the mouth area. Blackstone stair going up like that. Upside down blackstone stair above that one. And upside down blackstone stair just here, so kind of below the second block back. Then we go ahead and do the other side the exact same as well. Now for the mouth, all it is 2 rows of 3 nether quartz ore behind the stairs like this. Like so. So not much going on there, you just kind of fill the stair gap in like so with your nether quartz ore. Wonderful. Now then, going back from the face, going up to sort of the antenna, the 3rd row back basically from the antenna area, go ahead and place slabs either side of that block in the middle. Then underneath the slabs you can place a blackstone block on both sides. Now then, back here, so the 2nd row back from your normal face here, so you would have this row, go ahead and place 1, 2 blackstone blocks just behind that, so it's making the same shape as the front but on the back. Like that. Do the exact same on the opposite side. Nice and symmetrical. Like so. Okay, now going underneath that. So you should be just here. You should have this block in just here. Place a block of blackstone just there. Going down for 2 rows like that. Exactly the same on the opposite side as well. Ooh, 1, 2. And one of those will be in line with your nether quartz ore from above, because it's kind of poking through at the front there, as you can see. So that is always helpful. Alright, nice one. And then finally, to group up in the middle at the bottom, you go ahead and place a blackstone block behind the upside down stair for the goatee, and then one above that as well. And you should be in its chin, like that. Amazing! This is starting to take a lot of shape, that is amazing. Happy days. Now then, I'm going to work back on the feet again. So go into our left foot over here. Going behind this massive row of 6, this pillar of 6, we want to go ahead and add in basically another 6 block pillar like this with a slab on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, you're on the ground for 6, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. So you're in line with that 6, but this one has a slab on like so. Now down from that slab on the left is a row of about 5 blocks. No, this would be 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of blackstone. And then on the right side of the slab is another slab with, you guessed it, 6 blocks of blackstone. Perfect. Now one last row on this one is besides and down from the slab is a blackstone block, so actually in line with the 6. But you don't go down for another 6, you just place a slab underneath that like that. Brilliant. Now then, coming behind our sort of 3 rows of 6 here, with of course that end 1 just here. Going back from the left side one, so this one just here, place a normal facing stair in line with that blackstone pillar of 6, just like so. Then drop down for the stair for 1, 2, 3 blocks of blackstone, like that. Now then, on your first one out of the 3 blackstone blocks underneath the stair, go ahead and place a stair facing backwards, like so, with a block of blackstone underneath that. That will also be in line with the second block down in your row 3 blackstone underneath the stair, which is besides your 6 blocks of blackstone. Okay, cool. Then we go ahead and place a slab underneath that, like so. So you should have this kind of strange shape just here. Then besides the stair, over to the right now, so we're actually in line with this one, just here. So our second one kind of away from the end. We place a slab just here, with a block, and then a slab again, like that. Now in line with the block of that shape, we place a stair, once again going diagonally backwards, like this, with 3 blocks of blackstone underneath that stair, like so. Now behind that 3 rows, we go ahead and put a stair facing inwards to the Mind Flayer sort of mouth area, and that is also kind of down on the ground, like so. Now I'm going to face this way, so I'm actually facing the front of my Demigorgon, no, my Mind Flayer, and I'm going to go to the left. So once again, coming to the structure we just built, to the left side we place a block next to that pillar with 1 blackstone block. Then we place a stair facing backwards like this, so it's going down to the back, and then besides that to the left, so inside towards your Mind Flayer's stomach, place a slab like that, and then diagonally up from that place a slab as well, and you should be surrounding the pillar like so. Alright, awesome. Now then, coming to our 3 rows of 6, this is on the left side foot. What I'm going to do is go to my sort of the furthest one away, so to the right, this last row of 6 that goes kind of here, and then there's this one that's just hanging on its own with a slab underneath. Going to go to here, so in line with this one, where there's like the slab, and place basically 3 blocks here with 3 connecting. One of them is actually connecting to the slab just up here, and there's actually a slab on top. So I'll go this nice and slow. So take off the slab, take off the 1, 2, and then it should be a 3rd block under there, but I obviously missed it out. So placing 1, 2, 3 blocks like so behind this, so that one of them is kind of half because the slab is in the way. We place a slab on top like so. Now besides this block on both sides, we go ahead and put slabs like that. And if you want to go ahead and on the kind of one to the left, so the one behind this second row, well the middle row of 6, go ahead and put like underneath the slab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of blackstone, then that's totally cool as well, like that. Going back behind this one I built up a minute ago with 3 blocks and then 1 slab, going to go ahead and put a slab down from that block so it's actually in line with all the other slabs, like that. Then a block underneath that, and then a slab underneath that, like so. Now then, where we have made this sort of hanging block on its own with the slab underneath, I'm going to go diagonally back, and I should be in line with this sort of slab area just over here. And I've already built a block here, but this won't be built up, so you want to go ahead and add in underneath that slab on the right 2 blocks of blackstone, like so. Now then, we can come out to the right side. So once again, we're going diagonally back from our sort of one hanging block, if you want, and place one block just here, so it's in line. Then go up another block like that, so you're above the slab. And then just put slabs on the top and bottom of this shape, like so. Brilliant. Alright, gonna go ahead and try and get this left sort of front leg done, and then we'll go to the right side, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the body. What I will say, guys, is once we do get to the body, it's much easier than the legs are looking at the moment. I know it's a little bit tricky because there's like loads of different things you have to do with all these stairs and slabs, but I promise it will get a little bit simpler. So where we have this hanging block just here with a slab underneath, going to go back, and we built that slab, of course, with blocks underneath of it for 2. Going to go ahead and go behind that one and place basically a block behind the slab, just like so. Then a block underneath that one, like so. And then I'm going to place one final block underneath that one, like so. So there's actually 3 blocks there. Place a block on top of that 3 block shape as well. And then place one final slab on top. Cool. Then you can go besides that slab to the right and place another slab with 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks underneath that one. So 1, 2, 3, and then just drop down for my 4th one. Just like so. 4 blocks of blackstone, like so. Cool. Now to the right of that 4, I'm going to go ahead and go to the bottom, and I'm going to stick a slab to the right of my last block for my 4. Then place one blackstone block above my slab, and then a slab on top of that blackstone block, like so. Now then, going in line with my 4 and my slab, and behind the slab, you want to place another slab, like so, going back. Then underneath that slab, you can go ahead and place 4 blackstone blocks. Like so. So now we will be left with a right angle shape just here. And what we want to do is go ahead and fill in this little shape just down here. So where you've got your slab layer on top, you go down to the second kind of row, which is actually just blocks, for that sort of the start of the blocks. And then on the bottom of the block, so in line with the bottom of the block, you place a slab just like so. Then 1, 2 blackstone blocks underneath that with a slab at the bottom like so. Brilliant. Now then, on our right angle, it kind of ends just here. So just this one next to, we're going to go ahead and place a block just in line with that slab. And then that block is going to go down for 1, starting next to the slab, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Cool. Then I'm going to go to the right of my 5, and on the second block down at the bottom, I'm going to place a slab going to the right, and then underneath that slab, I'm going to place 1, 2 blackstone with a slab underneath that one, just like so. Okay, so now behind my 5 at the back, so going back, going to go ahead and come to the slab and place a block. Sorry, that is a normal block. Okay, so I'm getting myself confused, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so 5 blocks, the top of the block, we go back for 1, just like so. And then we go ahead and drop this one down for another 1, 2, 3. So it's actually worth 4 behind that. Slab goes on the bottom, and a slab goes on the top, like so. Wonderful. Now then, besides this shape, you want to go ahead and come to, if you're facing the front, so like this way, if you're facing the Mind Flayer's mouth, go to the slab and place a block to the right, like so. Then you can go ahead and place an upside down stair to the right of that block with a slab on top. Wonderful. That's kind of the curvature for the sort of bones I was telling you about that kind of stick up from the shoulder blades of our Mind Flayer. Now then, underneath the block that goes in between the slab and the upside down stair, go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of blackstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Brilliant. Now then, going to our right side foot, we've kind of completed the left one at the moment. It's looking really cool. And then it goes into the actual body of our Mind Flayer, which we'll come back to in a little while. So going to our right side, we're going to go ahead and go to these 3 rows of, I think it was 5, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. Go to your one on the right, so the closest one to the right, like this, and place another row of 5. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4, 5 blackstone, like so. Also put a slab on the top of that one. go to the left of it, so you're in between the 3 of the 5 kind of pillars, so the middle one. Place a row of about 6. So from the ground, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of blackstone, like so. So you'll be a slab basically up worth a block, if that makes sense, like that. Then to the left of that, place another row of 6 with a slab on top this time. So it's going up into like a staircase type shape. Brill. Okay, we're going to come to our first row of 6 just over here. Well, first row of 5 actually is the only one of 5 on the second row back. So let me just recap. So where we've done the 3 rows of 3 at the front, and then they go up into the stairs on both sides. Then we go to the second row back, and that is 3 rows of 5. And now we're on this one where there's 2 rows of 6, and then there's actually just 1 row of 5 back here on the right side. You want to go diagonally back from this one. You're probably going to have to place a block on the back on the second block down, because obviously that top one is a slab. Second one down, place a block like so, and then we'll remove that in a minute. For now, go to the right of that one, then you can remove that one on the back. And on this one that's floating, place a slab on top, and an upside down stair facing backwards like so on the bottom. Now then, in line with the block, go ahead and place a stair going back like so, with a block underneath it, and it should connect up to the upside down stair as well. Now then, besides that block to the right, go ahead and place a stair so it looks like it's going down and towards my star core in this case, so outside structure of the mine flare. Underneath the stair, go ahead and place 2 blocks until you reach ground level, like so. Now then, leave a block back from those 2 blocks, and then place a slab. Then diagonally back from that, go ahead and place another slab, like so. Then go in between the 2 slabs and place a blackstone block with a blackstone slab, like so. And then back in towards your foot at the front, go ahead and place 1, 2 blackstone blocks, so you're next to this blackstone block slab shape, with a stair of blackstone above. Now then, we will come to our middle row, which is worth 6 in total, and we want to go ahead and come to the top of that 6 for a block just there, and a block below that as well. So that's in the middle for 2 blocks of blackstone. Place a slab on top of those as well. Then we come to the closest one to the left, so this one over here. So this is still worth 6 with a slab on top. I think this is worth 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, okay. With a slab on top. Just want to double check these things, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright. We go ahead and stick a block. 1, 2 blocks at the top of that 6, like so. So one of them is actually going to be above the slabs like that. Awesome. Now don't worry about putting slabs on top of that or anything like that. I'm actually going to leave that plain because I think that looks better. Okay, so coming to those 2 blocks, go ahead and place a block on the top one, going backwards, and then down from that, place 2 blackstone blocks, and then above that, place 1, like that. So that's actually worth 4 in total, behind your 2. That's floating in midair. To the left side of the 2, go ahead and place 1 at the top of the 2, and then drop that 1 down for another 2, so it's actually worth 3, like so. Next to your 3 to the left, on the top of the 3, place a 1 going to the left, with a slab going down from that. Now go back to the middle of the 3 blocks you've got that are connected to the 2 that are levitating. Go ahead and place a stair just in the middle of that, like so. Almost looks like a Minecraft person. Pretty cool. Now then, behind that stair, you can go ahead and add a blackstone block with a slab on top, like so. Next to that block, that's next to the stair, go ahead and place another stair facing to the left, like this, going into the sort of mine flare's body. Underneath that stair, place a blackstone block with a slab, like so. Now then, go to your highest point on the structure, which will be the slab just here, where you built that block underneath of it. And we can actually go ahead and take our blocks kind of down a bit further. So actually going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks further. 1, 2, 3, like that. So you'll actually be in line with the 3 that we built at the front, like so. The Minecraft person we were talking about a minute ago. Awesome. Now then, directly behind that, so where you built that highest point that we were talking about, go to inline with the block, not the slab, and place a normal facing stair going into the MyFlayer's body. Then out from that on both sides, so one to the right side if you're facing the front, like this, so one to the right, and then one behind the stair, going back, 4 slabs like that, in line with the stairs. Underneath both of those, you want to go ahead and place a blackstone block. You also want to go ahead and place a blackstone block underneath your stair, like so. And then you can place a slab underneath that, and then a slab underneath the block that's facing to the right, if you're looking at it from the front. Remember, you can pause the video at any point if you do get stuck, guys, and ask me any questions in the comments down below. Okay, so besides our stair, that's in the middle of this kind of right angle corner now. So behind the stair, you want to go ahead and place a block just here, like so. That is going to be temporary. We'll go up from that temporary block and place one blackstone block, remove the temporary block, and then instead you can go ahead and stick a blackstone slab kind of in that place, like that. So you leave the kind of back of the stair empty, but underneath the stair place a blackstone slab, if you're able to, because I'm not sure if we placed the block there yet. Okay. Alright. So let me just, yeah, you should be able to, because you have this sort of shape to put it on. So next to the slab, you want to go ahead and place a block just there, a block next to the slab. Then underneath that block, you can go ahead and place an upside down stair like so. Then going back into the structure where you placed that slab a minute ago, go ahead and make that slab worth a block, and then place a slab on the bottom of that like so. Cool. That's looking awesome. Now then, going back for where we made that sort of diagonal block going up, it's kind of floating in midair, going back from the stair just here, you want to go ahead and place a slab on top of that, like that. Now behind it, where the block is, or that's holding up the slab, place an upside down, a normal facing stair, sorry, going backwards, with 1, 2, 3 blocks of blackstone underneath it. 1, 2, 3, and then a stair, like so, of course, just behind that block that's holding up the slab, like that. Wonderful. Now then, besides the stair, we can go ahead and put 1, 2 blackstone, like so, going up like that, then drop down underneath that and place 1, 2, 3, 4 blackstone. 1, 2, 3, and then you need to drop down for one more, 4, just like so. And now you're ready to fill in the body. Brilliant. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to come back from the MyFlayer's head, so we can go ahead and make this neck area, and then we can build the actual body shape, and then build all the other legs afterwards. Make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So, we're going to go ahead and inline with this sort of row here. So, let's go to the front, this one, top right, before it goes into the point. Go back, follow this along for those 3 blocks, and then go ahead and place a normal facing stair, like so, going into the structure. The other side, you want to go ahead and place a slab, just like so. Now in between those, so back behind that stair, place a normal blackstone block, like so. Underneath the stair, place 1, 2 blackstone blocks, and that will be behind your nether quartz block. Then you can go ahead and drop underneath that, leaving a slab gap, and place a slab just there. So it's on the bottom of that block, just there. Underneath the slab, place a normal blackstone block, and then you'll be back into the point of the structure and behind the goatee, which is where you want to be. We're going to come to the second row up from this and go ahead and make this worth 3 blocks of blackstone. Now we have something to work from here. So we're going to go up from this point, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Let me just double check this real quick. Yeah, so once you add in that 4, you'll already be connected to your 5th one, which is this one just here that we made a minute ago. Brilliant. What you want to do is come down to the right side, and where you made this slab, you want to go ahead and drop down below that slab for 2 blocks of blackstone with a slab underneath, like so. Awesome. In line with the block underneath the slab, you can go ahead and go back for a block here, and then drop that block down for another 2, so it's worth 3, like so. Slab underneath that one as well. Now then, the second block down from that 3 you just made, go ahead and put a slab going back, like that, on the bottom of that block, at the back. Then underneath the slab, we put 2 blackstone blocks, and then a slab underneath that. Brill. Alright, let's go to the other side real quick. What we're going to do now is where we built this structure just here, where it has that sort of cut out slab area, go up to below your stair and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of blackstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of blackstone in like so. So quite a long drooping sort of pillar, just like so. Then behind that 6, you can go down to the 5th one of that row and go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So it's angling back into the sort of neck of the structure. Now then, in line with the 5 and 6 on this right side, if you're facing the front, we're going to go ahead and drop down to the 4 on the 5 and the 4 on the 6. In line with the 4 and the 6, place a stair, then place a blackstone block behind the stair, like so. Underneath the stair, place a blackstone block, do the same with a normal block, but on the normal block one, you want to make that worth 3, so you add another block in. And then the one that's in line with the stair, so it goes stair, blackstone block, then blackstone slab, like so. Going back around to the other side, let's just finish this corner off. So, where we've built the sort of goatee just here, you're now going to be able to put a slab on the end of that 3, just like so, and then 1, 2 blackstone blocks going up. We've already built the top structure, well, we're about to, so don't worry about that too much just yet. Brill. Now you have that structure in there, where you built that slab just a second ago. Go back from the slab and place about 3 blocks of blackstone, with one of them connecting in the middle, and the other 2 connecting sort of either side of it, like so. Sorry, start on the bottom like that. So 1, 2, 3 going up. Yeah, okay. Then a slab underneath that, like that. Okay, now we'll come to the top. In between are 2 sort of blocks that we have here. So in this case, this is the 6 blocks that we built a minute ago. And on this side, it's actually just the 3 with the slab on the bottom. Go ahead and put a stair, a normal facing stair, going up into the structure. And then behind the stair, you can go ahead and put a slab, just like so. Underneath the slab, place a blackstone block. Now, if your guys' one is hollow on the inside, mine is not hollow because, of course, I just kind of filled it all in with stone, then don't worry. Don't worry if it's hollow, it won't matter too much. As long as the outside structure is kind of similar to this, then it won't matter too much at all. Honestly, it won't matter if it's not like this anyway, but you know what I mean. It, like I said, it morphs into anything, so you can build this however which way you need to change up any parts you're getting stuck on. Alright, that is wicked. I'm going to go ahead and start on my back, right, left, back here. So, let's go to the front. So we've got this shape just here. I'm going to go to this one, just here, so this back sort of tentacle. I'm going to go from the back tentacle, so on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, I'm going to go ahead and put a blackstone slab. Besides that, to the right, place a blackstone block. Diagonally up from the blackstone block, place a normal stair, like so. Diagonally up from the blackstone stair, I'm going to go ahead and place a normal block with a blackstone stair facing into our Flayer structure. Now behind that, I'm going to go ahead and place another blackstone block. That's not diagonal, that's actually in line. Now we're going to go diagonally back in and up for a blackstone block just here. Diagonally back in and up again, we're going to go ahead and place a slab on the floor like so. Wonderful. Okay, so coming to where we started on the slab, place 1, 2 blackstone blocks behind that little structure we built a minute ago. On the first one, in line with your slab, place a slab on top of that block, but this one over here, place another blackstone block with a slab on top like so. Now around the corner where we built the stair, going diagonally back from that blackstone block, go ahead and add in 1, 2 blackstone blocks with a slab on top. Now then, we have 2 slabs at the top of this structure. So in the middle of this gap, we go ahead and go slab 1. Oh, that's actually like 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's just 1, 2, 3 blackstone blocks. Perfect. From the floor. Okay, so behind this structure, so where we built this kind of stair going down like this, we want to go into this little gap back here and just place a slab on the floor, like so. Behind that slab, you can go ahead and add in a blackstone block just there, and then one also behind this one and behind that slab, like so. On the top of the one close to the slab, place a blackstone block, then go back to the left, so you're going to the front of it, place another one, and then another one, so it's in line with that one we just built for the 3 blocks, and then a slab goes on this one at the back, like so. Okay, so next to your 3 blocks, you want to go ahead and add another 3. 1, 2, 3. That's to the left. With a slab on top. Next to the 3, starting on the bottom bit of the top block, go ahead and place a slab to the left with 2 blackstone blocks underneath that. On the lowest blackstone block, go ahead and go to the left again and place another blackstone block, like so. Alright guys, so now then, we are going to go ahead and connect up our legs in the middle for the body sort of area. So to do that, come down to your 3rd block down on the right sort of foot. So this is actually kind of the thigh now, where it goes up the sort of leg and then kind of into the shoulder blade, because the monster is a very weird shape, so it doesn't really have a torso as such. The torso is kind of flat like that, kind of like a bear, I guess. So you drop down to the 2nd block, put a slab to the left like so. Drop under that slab for 1, 2, 3, 4 blackstone blocks, like so. Put another 4 blocks besides that one. Actually, let's go 5 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 besides the 4. Then we'll do 5 again. And then we'll do another row of 5 besides this to the left. Do 4 actually, and then go ahead and stick a stair in here just to add a bit more depth and stuff like that to the top of the Mind Flayer, so it doesn't look so flat. So yeah, just add a stair in there on the 5th one. Then besides that, we'll go ahead and do another. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, just here, like that. So you kind of enclose the stairs, and then we'll do another 4 just over here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, go 3 and then go ahead and put a slab just here. Awesome. That is brilliant. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to call this a day, because we have been building for about 47 minutes already, which is just insane, and I don't want to keep you guys all day doing this. I'm so sorry having to do 2 parts, but I promise you I will drop the 2nd part straight after this one, so we can get that back section done, and the back 3 legs completed as well, so we can call our Mind Flayer done, and you know, he can go off terrorizing people like usual, so that'd be amazing. Thank you so much for watching this Wheelassassin video though guys. I know this was super confusing, so if you do have any questions, please drop them down below. More than happy to help you all out, it's no problem at all. Drop a like, of course, if you did enjoy this one, that'd be amazing, and be sure to subscribe if you're new around here and you'd like to see more of my tutorials. It'd be awesome if you could come and join the Assassin Hood for future uploads. In the meantime anyway guys, stay safe of course, don't forget to chill, and yeah, goodbye.